G'day folks, and welcome back to Lord of the Rings Online and the adventures of Asgalad, our guardian. Now it's been a little while since I was able to record. I had a massive storm at my house that brought down power lines and took out my internet connection, but that's all sorted now, so hopefully I'll be able to record some more videos and continue to learn the game and the mechanics and travel along through Middle-earth. So where we're actually in Combe at the moment. Which is the next sort of little town after our starting area of Archet. So we fought in the Battle of Archet and stopped the Blackwalled invasion, and then we helped clear out some spiders that were living under the town as well. And now we've made our way down to Combe on the tail of Amdir, the ranger who was hurt by the Morgul blade. So we're going to be continuing the story here. We're actually in the local inn in Combe at the moment. Hence the lovely music and the background ambience. And we'll continue our adventure. So, the quest I need to do is talk to Lisbeth Honeymead. I think she's in here somewhere. There she is there. Hello, Lisbeth.
Hello there.
Oh my, look here. A real live hero. It's not often we get such respectable folk through here. My, how my tongue runs on. Torridon told me to send you upstairs to his room as soon as you arrived. The stairs are across the room there, and Torridon is in the door at the end of the hall. He said you shouldn't delay none. So go upstairs and talk to Torridon. The stairs are over across the hall, apparently. Some ruffians. I feel like whilst I'm inside, I should take my helmet off. And here? Oh, there's a little ring up here. Must be through this door here. And there's Torridon. Look at the ray tracing in this 20-year-old game. Isn't it amazing?
What can I do for you?
The hero of Archet, I suppose. I'm pleased to finally meet you. I'm sorry for the cryptic summons, but I dared not betray my whereabouts to just anyone. There is much we need to discuss. Will you hear me? Of course
Would
I
you
will.
do something for me?
Thank you for your aid, Asgalad. My kindred and I were driven from the bounds of the Shire by the Nazgul of Mordor. They pursued us eastward and slew many of us. It was my goal to join Amdir, but I have heard rumour of his fate in Archet. They say he was stabbed with the Morgul knife and led off by some evil men. The ones who lent the Blackwald's aid. There are few left now with power over such wounds, and those that I know of dwell some distance from here. We must find Amdir, and quickly, if we are to save him. He's likely being held by the Blackwald somewhere in the Chetwood. We must find a way to enter their lair and free him. But first we must find them. Speak with Constable Underhill. He may be of help. You can usually find him outside near the Combe and Wattle. Once you've learned of the Blackwald's lair and believe you can gain entry, return to me. Hurry before it's too late. So we're going to go talk to the Constable. We'll get a ring that will do something to our fate or our might. What is fate? As a guardian, fate increases your max power and out of combat power regen. And what is power? Oh, that's energy. Might. Guardian might increases your physical mastery, critical rating, physical mitigation, tactical mitigation, outgoing healing, block and parry rating. Okay. Accept. Oh, hello, friend. Mathelius the Wary. It's a mighty axe you have there, friend. just turn the sound up a little bit. That might be a bit better. Alright, let's go out and... There's a chicken. The Bard of Combe. There's Constable Underhill, and that's the training hall. It's quite a nice day here in Combe. Look at those clouds. Alright, so let's have a look at our inventory for a second. Got some stuff to sell. Before I talk to Constable Underhill, I noticed there was some merchants over here. We might go and sell some stuff.
What do you need?
Sell a dirty ear. Trophy gathered from Iornath. Oh, there you go. That gives us a good amount of money, though. Thin animal can be turned into leather using forester's profession. We might keep that. Trophies can be sold to vendors for coin. Ripped skins. Sell that. Squishy goos. Sell that. Small goos. We'll sell that. Cracked carapaces. Small ears. Piles of small filth. That's the spring. Dirty pile of filth. Those chain shoulders, I don't need those anymore. Light carapaces. Don't need that helmet anymore. Map to the Spring Festival. That's it, I think. Let's have a look at our inventory.
How may I help you? Greetings. What can I do for you?
What I do need to get is that there. Let it fly. There's a bow move, and I don't have
Hello,
a bow.
friend. Can I help you with something?
5 to 7 common damage, 5.9 DPS, 4.5 long stick longbow, short stick bow. +1 critical hit chance with ranged auto attacks. Let's get that one. What does it look like? Oh, short stick bow. So we should be able to put that in a range slot. There we go. Close that. Close that. Close that. Let's go talk to Constable Underhill. Combe and Wattle in. Oh, Constable Underhill is a hobbit. Hello, friend.
A lovely day, isn't it?
Jordan sent you, did he? It's good to have the hero of Archet on our side. The hobbit lowers his voice. There's still a Blackwall agent in town. We think he's trying to rebuild the band from among the local ruffians and bullies. We need proof, though. A letter or parchment would do if it came from the agent himself. Many of the brigands hole up in the Chetwood. Follow the road east until you come to the guardhouse where Constable Wren is stationed. From there, head north and look for the brigands. Watch fires scattered through the forest or the wood. Search their packs for signs of their summons. Let me know right away if you find anything. We need to know what they're up to. Search a Blackwall recruits pack. It's easy enough done. Oh, she just disappeared. What is this training hall? Let's have a look inside here. Oh, so these are just the class trainers by the looks of it. Can you do anything for me? Train guardians.
What can I do for you?
It seems like I just learn them as I level, so I'm not
How can
sure.
I be of service?
Okay. So we need to head out to the Chetwood. Speak with my builders. Spring festival can go. Outfitting myself. They're the crafting ones. Let's have a look. Don't have anything there. Where's my quest journal? I don't remember how to open my quest journal. I can just do this. Crafting ones. Okay, so we don't remove. Okay, so the crafting ones are gone. I've got the prologue. I can get rid of the spring one. Reland message to Taylor Green. Okay, that was the one we needed to tell about. But they needed more wood for Archer, which looks like it is on the way to Chetwood as well. So let's see if any of these are actually Chetwood quests. Made a woodwright.
I'm sorry to trouble you, but will you help me?
Pardon me, do you think I could take up some of your time? I haven't had any word o' me son Covell since this brigand nonsense began. I'm mighty scared that he got caught up in some trouble. We lived in Archet till recently, but we had an argument. I'm sure you know how boys are, and Covell left all in a huff. He said he would make his own way down in Combe. That's the last I heard of him. Now that I've come to Combe, I hear he's gone east. If you don't mind, could you talk to Constable Wren for me? She watches the road east out of Combe, and maybe she's seen Covell pass. Well, we are heading east, so we can do that. Look for her son. Gale Catchpole.
Could I speak with you a moment?
I'm sorry, my mind is miles away. I didn't see you there. Did you help fight off the brigands? My dad did. He. Jael chokes back a sob. Oh dear. During the Blackwald's raid on Archet, someone broke into our house and stole many of our things. I don't care about most of them, but they took my dad's favourite fishing pole. I don't care if I get anything else back, but he wouldn't have wanted some filthy brigand to have it. Now that I've moved here to Combe, I've been meaning to ask Constable Wren if she could track down the fishing pole for me. Could you ask her if she has any idea where it might have been taken? She'll be at the guardhouse in the east of Combe. We're going in that way as well. Well, lovely to help you, Miss Catchpole. Oh. Okay, what else do we have here? There's another quest over here. Burl Beeman. That's a fancy horse you have there.
Would you do something for me?
Let's talk to Lolo Wedding Way in Staddle. Staddle is south, so we're not going there yet, so we'll leave that quest. Huntable Sage.
Could I speak with you a moment?
After the initial raid, when folk began fleeing for villages like Archet and Staddle, the Blackwalds found they could no longer rely only upon raids to support themselves. They seized old Bowman's farm and began tilling the soil, though badly and without care for the land. The brigands at the farm must be under the supervision of some Blackwald leader, else they would fall to laziness. If you confront the Blackwald's leader at the farm, you might be able to recover some of the valuables they stole. Old Bowman's farm is deep in the Chetwood, at the end of the eastward path. I would appreciate if you could at least try. There are many folk who would benefit from the recovery of this treasure. Well, we're going into the Chetwood, so I'm happy to help with that.
Stay a moment.
Unpaid debts. The Blackwald brigands are on the run, no question about it. They're trying to regroup at camps throughout the Chetwood, but they suffered a real defeat at Archet. The brigands fled their old encampment up by Archet, carrying a large lockbox which they brought to one of their smaller camps in the Chetwood, northeast of Combe. If we can get our hands on that lockbox, its contents could be used to help those who lost property to the Blackwalds. There are a number of watchfires along the road, so you'll need to find the right one. These villains have a great many debts to repay, Asgalad. If you can return with their lockbox, the folk around here will be better for it. Now that's in Chetwood as well, so... Alright, let's make our way up here. Ted Pickthorn.
Might I take a moment of your time?
Beneath the hanging tree. Me old dad was a robber some years back and got his hands on a good deal of riches, as I hear it. Constable caught him, but afore he was hanged, me dad told me where he buried his loot. Oh, this sounds like a treasure hunt. I never needed it afore now, so I was content to let it stay buried. But I figure it's time to get me hands on wealth enough to keep you warm and shod, as me dear old dad called it. Can you take this pickaxe and dig the treasure up? He's very trusting of me, isn't he? I must have a kind face. Just take the road east from Combe to Constable Wren's post up by the guardhouse. Climb over the hill on the right and walk down to the riverbank, where the hanging tree grows. It'll have an X carved into it. You'll be helping me make a new start of things, and you'll have me everlasting thanks. Alright, we're going that way anyway, so why don't we help this guy? We've got a few things heading off to the east into the Chetwood. Which is over this way. I can't wait to like explore all these different areas. So at the moment, I'm up to the part in... I've just finished the Fellowship of the Ring. So they left Bree and made their way to Rivendell, which is not there. It's here in the Troll Shores. Made their way all the way through to Rivendell, left Rivendell, and went through Moria, and then Lothlorien, and then travelled down the Great River, all the way. There's the East Wall, and the Fellowship's just split here. Frodo and Sam have travelled east. And I'm up to the start of the Two Towers, which I think that's when they go west into Rohan. But yeah, it's just like it's so interesting seeing the world now. Like, oh, I've got a horse, don't I? Come on, little. Makes getting around a bit easier. Looks like there's a quest in there. Oh, that's the crafting hall. That's probably where those other quests are. We'll leave that for the time being. I'm not going to introduce myself to crafting just yet. Now entering Chetwood. Here's Constable Wren.
What can I do for you?
I've heard that many of the Blackwold brigands, after looting Archet, fled into the Chetwood. It seems that the Blackwold leaders are angry. They feel that the raid might have been more successful if their followers had been less focused on filling their pockets and more on acting together. The main encampment is east down the road and then deep into the northern woods. I suspect that many of the Blackwolds can be found within that camp. Perhaps if you search in that area, you might find Gale's lost fishing pole. Okay. We'll search there.
How can I be of service?
Reconnecting ties. Looking for Covell Woodward, are you? I've heard something about the boy, but I can't say his mother is going to like it. He joined up with the Blackwolds. He hadn't been in Combe for long when they took him either. He tried finding work around town, but he didn't have the stamina for hard labour. If you can talk to him, you might convince him to give up his new line of work, but I doubt it. I wager you'll find him east of Combe in the Chetwood. Just follow the path from the lumber camp and east. You're sure to come across a Blackwold camp or two up there. Okay, so the fishing pole and the other guy are over here somewhere. Everything's leading us into the Chetwood, which is good. What is this one here? Is that the... beneath the hanging tree? Alright, well let's go over there and do that. A badger. Field doe. Oh dear, the trees have been cleared. Dig near the stumps in the tree. There's a stump here. Nothing. There's another one. Nothing. Nothing. Bring the axe back to Ted. Okay. Well, we found nothing. What have we got here? New mail. Free silver hobbit present. Plus 13 finesse rating. What is finesse? Don't actually even know what finesse is. Let me know in the comments what finesse means. I can't use it till level 40, which is going to take time. Some space in my Is a badger laughing at me? Oh. Guess we're fighting a badger. Sorry, little fella, but you attacked me. 100 virtue experience. I'll use that up. And where's my mushrooms? There we go. I can eat those. More trappings to help you in your life. Well, that's more food. Plus 10 run speed boost for 6 hours. Let's use that up. Simple rations, we'll put that down there. Rite of special passage, 1 hour. All known travel routes regarding swift travel unlocked. It's taking up space in my bag though. Oh yes, I feel like much faster. Alright, so let's continue to... Looks like the lumber camp's down here. I can use my horse actually. Come on, little. A rabid bristle boar. Oh, another cranky badger and a bear. Dismount. here we are at the lumber mill. I'm yawning. I wonder if I can get on at a farm in Staddle. Maybe I can get out of this town. Bosco Burrows. Old Bellman. Who are you, Bosco Burrows?
Good day. Might I have a word with you?
Bosco's uncle. My uncle Filbert and I were having tea and discussing the state of things in Breland. How about the folk in Arch? About how the folk in Archett showed the Blackwald brigands a thing or two, when Uncle Filbert stood up and said, "Someone ought to do something about these villains. I'm going to give them a piece of my mind." And then he left without even finishing his tea. Up the road in the woods east of this camp, past the brigands' watchfires, there's some ruins where the Blackwalds are holed up. Uncle Filbert has probably gone there to have a word with them, though I don't think he will make the full journey. He's not as young as he once was. If he has, he's likely got himself into trouble. I dare not go further to search for him. But could you look for him and make sure he's alright? Alright, I'll help this other little hobbit. I need to tell Taylor Green. Here we go. Taylor Green.
Greetings.
Archer's woes did not escape us here in Combe, and it's good what Ear is doing, no doubt in that. The evil of the Blackwald has spread and now rests in the same woods where we need to collect the wood for Archet. I will see that we do what we can, but as you can see, we've troubles of our own. Okay, so he's going to try and give them some wood. That's good.
Stay a moment.
Defeat wolves at the wolf den. Combe has always relied on this lumber camp for her livelihood, and now the people of Archet will be relying on us to supply the wood to rebuild their town. I expect there's no shortage of work, that's much is certain. We need to start taking down some of the trees to the northeast along the cliffs, but there's a wolf's den up that way that endangers our workers. Could you deal with those wolves? Look at that little horse. Follow the cliff wall, you'll see the wolves, or they will see you. I'll help you, because it looks like I get some good pants out of it too. He's a retired forester, old bowman. I was already heading into that farm, wasn't I? Old Bowman's farm.
Might I take a moment of your time?
Have you heard that Archet gave them Blackwald villains what for? Kicked them right out, they did, and good on them. If little old Archet can manage it, I say Combe can do one better, and sweep them Blackwalds out of Chetwood for good. Now I lost my Sally's chain when them brigands took over my farm. She's been gone for many a year, but that chain always brings me comfort. One of them Blackwalds probably picked it up, and I want it back. Farm's far to the east. Just follow the road past all them brigand campfires. Hey, what's that? No, it's a chain, not a necklace. What a queer question. Okay, we're going up there anyway. Clear out that farm, so that's a handy quest to take as well. Now, let's have a look on our map. So, beneath the hanging tree is back in town. Bosco's uncle looks like it's just ahead. The den of wolves is just up there too. May as well mount up and just continue along this path. It sounds like a lumber camp too. There's more spiders over there. Filbert Burrows is up ahead. But the state of things, very concerned indeed.
Hello.
Hello, finally someone respectable. I was beginning to think no one out here in the woods had any manners. I simply couldn't stand by any longer while the Blackwolds have their way in the Chetwood. I marched right in and... Wow, that was quite a racket. They laughed me right out of their camp. Go back to Hobbiton, little boy, they said to me. I've never been spoken to like this. Never. I wanted to leave. Something in that big ruin is just a bit off, I say. One ruffian, Cole Sickleleaf, he used to be a nice boy, took my handkerchief. Could you bring it back to me? He ran off to the ruins all the way to the east, between the frightening ruins to the north and that Skunkwood's farm. Easy done. I'll get you a hanky. Yeah. Here we go. Here's some wolves. Let's give our bow a go. That's a bit of damage, isn't it? It's a corpse. Silver coins, broken dagger, logs of Rowan. Oh. Undecipherable scrap of text. Purposes of this item used by apprentice scholars. Oh. Must be the wolves' prey. It's a cool looking shield. How many more wolves do I need? I need one more wolf. Master. There we go. Done. Well, let's keep heading east. Wish I knew how to change this though. How long does it stay in there for? An hour. Keep going east. Oh, I can see a fire over there. I draw and fire that bow pretty quickly. Oh, there's the recruits pack. I need one of those. Oh, I got the fishing pole. That must have been the other pack. Okay, where to now? Oh, that's another player. Captain Black. Captain Dogwood. Oh, the shot of lightning. There's another Blackboard Sergeant over here. There's the strong box. Where to now? Got the strong box. And head further north. Yes, this is... There's another fire. No one can defeat the mighty Asgalad. There's Covell Woodwright. Okay, we're making progress here. You look like a ruffian.
What is this world coming to?
What the? My mother sent you to find me. I don't care. I've never been good at anything in my life, but now I found something I can do and do right good. You're going to regret coming into Blackwold territory. Oh, defeat Covell Woodwright. Does that mean I have to go back and tell his mother that I found him but killed him? Want the Sing of Steel. Oh, you may have won this round, but I'll never abandon the Blackwolds. Oh, okay, so he runs off. That's good. I didn't particularly want to break that news to his mother. Now we've got to go back this way for... What have we got? Talk to Constable Wren, deliver the fishing pole, search for valuables. Bring the letter to Constable Underhill. Tyranny of inaction needs silence you no longer. Cast aside the things that make you. Bring 3 white shirts, 2 pairs trousers blue, and 200 copper burial money to Ellie Cutleaf in Combe. Oh, so Ellie Cutleaf is the recruiter, by the sound of it. There's a house. Is this the farm? This might be the farm. Old Bowman's farm. Yes, it is. I got Sally's chain. Just need the handkerchief. What else did I have to do here? Den of Wolves, Old Bowman's farm. Search for valuables. Old Bowman's farm. Constable has learned that the Blackwood brigands have been trying to support themselves by working a farm they seized in Deep Chetwood. Recover some of the valuables the Blackwoods have stolen. Where are the valuables? What's Rowan branches? Forester axe. Oh, that must be a gathering thing. Doesn't seem to be anyone else around here. Let's take out this ball. Heavy rowan branches. Requires forester axe. Well, we have to come back through here, so we may as well... Where's the one... Pay debts. Costco's uncle. The northeast. There's a wolf in our way. There's some blackwolds we can take out. Copper deposit requires prospector's tools. Requires apprentice prospector. Was deed bestowed. Defeat brigands in Breland. How many more do we have to defeat? 12 of 30 we've done. Alright, we'll let that keep filling up. And what's this? Oh, that's... it's multiple areas. Now. What is that thing? Level 15. War Guard. It's got a 1300 health. We will be steering clear of that. I think. This is where we want to go though. That's very close to that thing that I don't want to be anywhere near. Where is it? It's up there. Take out this poacher. Oh, I don't want to be anywhere near that thing, I don't think. Collect Filbert's handkerchief. Done. Okay, we're done. Where's that big fella gone? Burst of swiftness, infinite. Oh, I need more mushrooms. Simple rations. Item level 1. That does something to me first. 5 minutes. Okay. Alright, let's make our way back through that farm. Try and avoid that massive whatever it was. A world boss. The farm was just up that hill, wasn't it? Let's clear out these blackballs. We're doing the locals a favour. Let's go up this hill. Pick out the wolf. Well, the Blackboard supervisor. I don't remember seeing that person here last time. Found a receipt. There we go. Blackboard valuables. Thank you for your purchase and hope you will find these strongboxes useful for storing any manner of valuables, including things of great fragility. I guarantee the lock on each strongbox will remain secure even against the most delicate of thieves. If you have any other locksmithing needs, be sure to let me know. Ruick. Oh, so we know who built the lockbox. Now we'll go back into town. Come on, little. Probably. What's that? Oh, something's onto me. The wolf. Let's cut across town. Let's go this way. Is this the way do we head out? Surely you don't need help. You've got a friend. You're the little guy that carries a flag. The commoner herald defeated the feral dusk. Okay, so what have we got to hand him here?
Just a moment.
You at least have some decency. I thank you very much for returning my handkerchief and bid you a good day, as civilized folk are wont to do. I'm going to stay here and keep an eye on these impolite troublemakers. Spider sounds horrible. Maybe it's the Tookish blood I get from my mother's side of the family, but I'll take more than insults to send me back to town, unsatisfied. Perhaps my presence here will remind these ruffians what it means to live in Breland. If you can tell my nephew Posco that I'm fine, I'd appreciate it. Good day. I surely can, as I'm going back through the lumber camp. Can I walk on the horse? I can. I feel like from an RP's perspective, this is what you'd be doing. But it's going to take a while to get back to town doing this. It sounds quite nice though. Just a casual stroll on my horse. Posco, I found your uncle.
Good day.
Choose one. We'll choose the morale one, which is health. It's good to hear that Uncle Filbert is all right. He always says that I develop good hobbit sense when I get older, but if he's any example, I'm not sure I will. Thank you for looking in on him, Asgalad. Done. And I also cleared out the wolves.
What do you need?
So we'll get some better leg guards. You took care of the wolves. That will make harvesting the trees by that den much safer. For building the burned buildings in Archer will require more wood than we have. And that's only one village. I don't think the Blackwolds have the numbers to try anything funny around Combe. But there's still Staddle. Too many raids and we'll need to cut down the whole Chetwood to make the repairs. Oh. Okay, so we can put them on. They look a little bit different. I got a hint of green. We also got, I think, the chain, not the necklace.
Can't you leave me to my misery?
You found my Sally's chain and showed those Blackboard villains a thing or two. I don't doubt it. A lifetime of thanks, Asgalad. Ah, Sally was a good hound. We go hunting in the fall and she could sniff out a coney from what seemed near a mile. It's good to have her chain back. It's all I got left of her now. Take these coins for your trouble, Asgalad, with my thanks. I thought Sally was his partner. Sally must have been his dog. So we get pork sausages, which give us agility. Carrots give us vitality. Eggs and onions give us might. Only one trail food can be active at a time. I feel like health's doing alright, so I might take the might one. I think that gives us more. Is that 3 might? I've finished. Trail food, 3 agility. Crit rating. Mastery. Alright. Let's head back into Combe. You're the captain. There's a few copper nodes around here. There's a fox. It's a crafting hall. We might look at that in the next episode, I reckon. Bit of a break from traipsing around the forest. We'll have to tell Ted that all the trees are gone and we've got no idea where his treasure is.
It's a sorry day.
What? They chopped down the hanging tree? And you dug all the trees with an axe? This is terrible. How will I ever find me dad's buried treasure now?
I'm sure it will do no good, but may I speak with you?
Maybe the woodcutters at the lumber camp up east of here remember which tree was the hanging tree, Asgalad. You've got to have a word with Mason Thorne, the man in charge there. He just has to remember which of the stumps used to be the hanging tree. He just has to. The lumber camp is along the road north of the big house. Please, I need that money to make a new start for myself. Alright. We might do that in a little bit. I've got to head back over that way eventually, I'm sure. Where to now? Constable Sageford. Bring the lockbox back and the parchment.
What do you need?
What is this? Ruick. There's a Ruick Fennel living here in Combe. He's a locksmith. But why would he be aiding the Blackwolds, Asgalad? Ruick's house is southwest of here, just behind the Combe and Wattle. You'd best have a talk with Ruick. I'll be very interested to know why he's been locking boxes for the Blackwolds. Very interested indeed. I feel like that's your job, Constable, but I'm happy to help. Like, I found that info out for you, but we'll get a better cape anyway.
Why to take a moment of your time?
There we go, we got level 11 as well. 200 destiny points, gain 1 class trait point, 302 experience. Okay, Ruick Fennel. Ruick is a locksmith here in Combe. You should show him that receipt and ask him why the brigands appear to be a common patron of his. It seems odd that Ruick would be involved. He's a quiet man who keeps to himself mostly. Still, we need to investigate every lead carefully. We should find him outside his home on the road that runs south past the Combe and Wattle Inn. Okay. Unpaid debts.
What can I do for you?
Ah, you have returned with the brigand's lockbox. Now let's see what's inside and we can sell the valuables to support the survivors of the Blackwold raids throughout the area. Locked! Should have guessed as much. Well, it is a lockbox. Well, until we find the key, we won't have any luck with this. There seems to be some initials carved in the lock. RF. Most unusual. Well, there you go. That's that Ruick bloke. What do I want? Agility, vitality. Maybe I'll take vitality.
Could I speak with you a moment?
That on a longer cape. I was talking to one of the other constables shortly before you returned, and it seems that he learned that some of the Blackwolds were keeping even more valuables in their main camp in the ruins of northern Chetwood. With any luck, you might find a strong box that's not locked. It's worth trying anyway. There's so many people who need money to rebuild, and who better to take it from them than the ones that stole it in the first place. Alright, well, that's easy enough to do. We've got to go back that way. More treasure. What did we have to do over here? Deliver the fishing pole. That's right. Gal catch pole. Wanted her catch pole back.
How can I be of service?
We'll take those chain gauntlets. You found it. Oh, thank you, thank you. I've been thinking that the pole should be given to the waters of my dad's favourite fishing hole. The pond near the Hunter's Lodge in Archet. I think he'd like that. Thank you again. Okay. Don't look any different. Yes, they do. They've got different coloured cuffs. Okay. Stable master. Is it where I buy another horse from?
What can I do for you?
Stable masters will rent you a mount for a short one-way trip to nearby locations. You can also rent faster mounts that will get you to major locations almost instantly. Most major towns will have a stable. Oh, okay, so that's like fast travel. Look at this guy back here. Alright. Well, let's finish this last question here. Which is... Constable Underhill. Bring the letter to Constable Underhill.
A lovely day, isn't it?
I've got one earring, one ring. What is this? This is another earring. 3 fate. 1 might. Might will do. Hello, what's this? Ellie Cutleaf? Well, I should have guessed. She's smart and disreputable by all accounts. And she's just the sort who might lead us to the Blackwold agent. She won't lead you to this Amdir fellow, I don't think, but it's a start. We must gain access to the leader somehow. He'll have the answers we seek.
Might I have a word with you?
Ooh, that looks cool. Oh, it's a one-hander. Runestone, hand axe. One hand, crit rating. Parry, chance, and agility. Two-handed axe. Maybe I go back to the sword and shield. Okay. Now here's an idea. Ellie is looking for new blood, so why not help her out? You could mask yourself as a ruffian and offer to join the Blackwold. Gain her confidence and we might find out where the Blackwold leaders are hiding. Of course it would be dangerous. Do you think you're up to the task? Of course I am, but people recognize me as the hero of Archer, don't they? Ellie's house is in the northwest corner of town by the pond. There are some large cages nearby. She breeds dogs, I think. Go and speak with her, and remember, you're a brigand. Talk to Ellie and I get one of those. Let's go do that then. New quest. Oh, I didn't put my point in either, did I? Not too worried about sweeping cut. I don't use that very often. Put that there. What did we get? Bleed them dry. All guardian bleeds have an extended duration. All bleeds except Rupture increase potency. Let me know in the comments too what you think of my build so far. Like, I know it's on these early days, but is this a suitable build for soloing the content? I feel like this is the DPS build. Fighter of the Shadow uses light damage. Okay. Down this path. Now I'm a ruffian, remember? Map design's quite good. I really like these little... Like, it's not all just crammed into one spot. Then there's like a pond here. And this is the... Oh, there's the cages. Is that the house? Ellie Cutleaf's house. Here we go. Ellie Cutleaf.
How can I be of service?
Not another one. Thought I'd gotten all those letters back. You'd be better served just going home. You don't want to join up with the Blackwolds. I listened to Skunkwood, their leader, and helped them breed some wolves. I admit I did it for the promise of riches, but I regret it. Jagger Jack is their head wolf master, and he had me breed a local wolf with one of them wargs. Oh, that doesn't sound good. When they took me into their camp deep within the Chetwood. I got afeared right quick. There's something not right there. I've done something terrible, ask Galad, and I need help getting out. Oh, so she's in a pickle herself. The den mother I helped them breed is kept at Skunkwood's farm in the North Chetwood. She needs to be killed before her next litter is born, else her pups will do worse damage to the Chetwood and the folk here. Defeat Skunkwood's den mother. So now I'm helping you. I thought you were the traitor though, but it sounds like you might have been. What's going on? Let's just check there's no one else around in here. Alright. Alright. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt for the time being. But I think that might be a job for the next episode. Look at this nice little pond shit this by. Well, that's the end of this episode, I think. So we will go back into the Chetwood in the next episode, defeat this den mother, and try and accomplish a few other little quests in there on our journey to try and rescue Amdir. But we're slowly upgrading our gear as we go along with some better quest gear. I think in the next episode we'll probably go back to using a sword and shield as well by the looks of that quest reward. But yeah, if you got to the end of the video, please like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments how you think I'm doing and if you have any tips for me. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for joining.